Hi! Hi everyone! Can you please put a plus in the chat so I would know there are live people in here? Yay! Welcome! Welcome to our Impressionist Art Club. Really happy you're joining us today. So the theme of today's art workshop is abstract watercolor, but it's not only abstract watercolor. We divided it into shapes. So can I see, is anyone in the chat right now? Just send anything to chat so I would know there are live people in there. Yeah, so it's not just abstract watercolors with shapes and beautiful colors of watercolor pigments, but also it's mosaic, and it's really easy to shape these mosaics. I'll try to show you a bit closer. So it's easy to shape all mosaics in different forms here, and it's really relaxing. So I hope we can spend this hour or half an hour, I don't know how quick you will be, together, just relaxing and enjoying our watercolors. So I'll put my example here. I hope everyone can see. Yeah, I need to leave this bit in untouched position because I have another layout, not the main field layout, the small one, where will be for people who watch it on the phone. So to keep these beautiful borders around, I'm using masking tape, but before applying it on the watercolor paper, I apply it on a table to leave the part of the stickiness and the glue there, so it don't damage my artwork when I will peel it off later. Okay, doing good. Try to leave the same amount of space. I'm taking the half of a on the painting and a half of it on a table. So the paper I'm using today is Meaden watercolor paper, hot pressed. So usually I use large size paper, and then it's easy to cut it on any size I need. So from the big to small and even to tiniest, because sometimes I don't need big one, sometimes I need just small for like really quick sketches or really quick studies. So I'm using my palette. Well, this, I think there are basic colors in here, and I will put it gently here. Maybe I don't think we can see it on a small screen, but anyway, you can use any watercolors you have. You don't have to use fancy or really an expensive one. You can use anything you have at home. Even you can use just pencils to create it, or you can use acrylic markers, or you can use gouache, or you can use acrylics. But with acrylics you need to be a bit careful because it still will dry fast, but we will need to be careful leaving the spaces in between them. So you can use any medium you want. Today I chose to do with watercolors. So using the rules of thirds, I want to put my strawberries in the right places. So the rule of thirds tells us that we need to divide our space, our canvas, our paper, divide on thirds vertically and horizontally. So we would know the center pieces and where to put the layout of our object, the main objects where we need to draw the attention. I see, just a second, I need to adjust the camera because I see a little bit, just, no, this way, just a little bit, small adjustment. Yep, I think we're okay. Because on small part, you can see only it was uneven. So what we need to do first, we need to decide where our main objects will be. So the main objects are strawberries. So I will have one strawberry. It's just a simple abstract strawberry and some greens to it, and another strawberry. Usually we put objects on the crossing of the lines. And oh, it seems too big. And another strawberry, but I need space for the leaves. It seems mine strawberries are a bit bigger. Today we start just with simple objects, but later I want to introduce you to more complicated mosaics like this, lemons, this night sky. Oh, this one, night sky as well. That's so cute. Look at this. The flower, cactus in a pot. Oh, this is so delicious. Look at it. Yeah, sea team and festive. So first we need to do sketch. So we need to put our main object in the right places so they don't interact in between each other. This one will be for my one strawberry. Well, what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to make the strawberry which is far from the viewer, a bit smaller, and which is closer to it. Even we use an abstract, we still need to, because it will make more sense for our brain to process this information. And some greens. Yep. And for shadows, we still need to know some space where it goes. And here we go. Yep, I think it is. I don't think if you can see properly because of the light. No. Sketch, but I can try. Oh, I don't want to touch the camera, sorry. So the next step, I can try to put it a little bit lower so we can see more detailed what we're doing here today. Okay. Just a second. Oh no, sorry for this wiggly. Wiggly. Yeah. Oh, just a sec. I'll adjust it without your complete going insane in this. I want to put it back properly. Just a second. Okay, I think we're done. Let's check it. Yeah, I think you can see it more properly, and I will put the reference here so you can still see it. For this type of objects, I choose the quite small paper, and sometimes for the bigger pieces I can use I can use bigger brush, so it will be easy for me to block these shapes. And for the small pieces I will use the tiniest one. So we can block in different shapes our objects. So we have strawberry, but we can block the strawberry in different type of shapes. It can be squares, it can be rectangles, triangles, it can be circles, it can be waves or leaves. We can shape, like we can do big circles, small in between of small circles. The same is with different type of shapes, but this is my favorite one where I use just random shapes. It's not rectangle, it's something like dots, some like my imagined shapes. But the main thing that my brain in this exact moment, it just relax, just feel your creativity, just use your creativity. If you want to try not to go first to the main objects, you can try doing shapes on a small piece of paper. So okay, you can try, but we need to look. We can try to like if I want to shape it with triangles, well, I will have to make my brain a little bit thinking, because I will use only triangles. Oops. But I need to leave spaces in between of them. So there is one triangle and maybe a small one, and I will need to put another and another. But I will need to create shape from these objects. It's okay if they touch each other, but we still will see our mosaic. Small one, little bit bigger. Just relaxing process. But to be fair, I don't really like triangles, so it's not my favorite one. Just to show you that you can use any shape. Also, we will use different shadows, different contrasts. So here will be darker spot. We can use a little bit of magenta, mixed it with violet or even with dark violet to add a bit of shadows down here. To add a bit of highlights, we will use yellows. We can use yellow and it will be the bright spot on our strawberries. Just a second. Oh, we have 2 viewers. Great. Hi. Welcome to our workshop. Yeah, if you will put anything in the chat so I can see there are live people in here. Because I'm just keep talking, and I understand that I'm talking just for myself because there was no one in there. So what we're gonna do, we can create any shape we want. Like I want to make a heart from shapes, so I want to fill it. I will go to the border and I will leave some spaces in between of each shape. Just any. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just how you feel it. A little bit of orange in one place. You can even add a little bit of yellow. This is the beauty of watercolor. When you use it, oh, it's too yellow. You can add, when your paint went on wet, you can add another color and it will, oh, sorry, and it will create a beautiful gradient in there. And if I will add dark one on top of them, bright red, it will give us a little bit of gradient, but will create a shadow down here. So before we start, well, you can adjust your shapes after you finish the outlining. So just relax, enjoy the process. I'm saying we can't come here to make it perfect. We came here to relax. And it's beautiful Sunday. It's sunny outside. Maybe last sunny days in the UK. Just trying to, well, when you start exercises, the first your brain doesn't feel creative because your brain is connected to your life, to your chores, to everything else. Oh, if there is someone in the chat, can you please tell if it's can you hear me properly or do I need to talk louder? So oh, thank you for the like. Thank you. So what we're gonna do next, we will go to our main object. So we have strawberries in here. My main colors for strawberries, there will be bright red and a little bit of burgundy, a bit there, crimson alizarin. Well, one and another, just a second. Oh, another one is here. Cadmium red deep hue. So it will be the main 2 colors for strawberries. And then I'm just adding a little bit of violet down and a little bit of orange where I think would be highlights on them. Doesn't matter if they are there like physically, we just make an abstract art so we can let ourselves relax and not think about the objects. So I will use a little bit of eraser here. I don't want pencil to pop up through the watercolors because I'm using really diluted paint. So I'm not using any specific shape to it. I'm just enjoying it. Well, I will know, I know that there will be these green leaves here. So I'm leaving a bit of space to it. So I can put, but near to the leaves, I want to put much darker color to it because there will be like shadow from the leaves. And as we're going down, here will be as well because it's laying on this side. And small bits. I found it easier when I shape the object, the border of each object, and then I'm going to the inside. So I'm adding a little bit of orange on my brush. I'm not wiping it, I'm not cleaning, I'm just adding, just dip it into a little bit of orange. So I'm assuming in this part there will be highlights. Now I'm cleaning it to get back to the darker colors. So try to use small shapes around big one and just to go adding a little bit of violet on the bottom line. I'm using this cadmium red hue, just dilute it a little bit so it wouldn't be too bright. And because we want to see the difference in between of different colors on our strawberry. So this part will be darker because it's laying on this side. It will be a little bit lighter but still dark red, and here will be a piece of highlight, the spot of highlights going there. Next one we go into this strawberry. It is the same. Well, I will think, do I need to save this stream to anyone? Because I still, well, I adjusted camera in the beginning of it, and probably next time I will put it straight away so I don't have to adjust it during the stream. Well, it's all the technical issues and my thoughts through. Well, while you're doing the blocking of shapes, you need to relax your brain. Just don't think about anything. Just enjoy the process. Try to not to use a lot of water. Don't want it to be too... When you have too much liquid, the shapes, they can merge down in between. We don't want it. So we will try to use as water as we can, but not too much. Well, if you put too much water, you always can dry your brush and take back some water. It will make the space a bit lighter, so later we need to put some pigments back in there. But if we want it, of course. But if you don't need it to be there, you don't have to. Just blocking shapes, relaxing. One by one. Yeah, mine merged down here already, but if you can see, I can easily wipe it away with the dry brush. Let it dry a bit and then I can adjust the border, so no one will ever know what was happening there. You always can adjust shapes if you don't like the shape of specific part. If you think, oh, my strawberry doesn't have the same shape as I imagined, so I'm taking a bit dark red to put on spaces where will be shadows from leaves and shadows from itself. A little bit here. Next one, yeah, I can see it. Because of the bright light, I can't see properly. I want to shape the space for leaves. I need to leave it untouched. As I can see, there will be some leaves going inside of it, so need to be careful with this. If you want, you don't need to use only red one. You can use some pink, bright pink magenta, as I did on the previous painting. So I added some pink magenta in some parts, just to make it more variative, colorful, impressionist. In the end of the day, we are in Impressionist Club. If you join us today, here we are. And if you notice, the first one I made a shape around and fill inside, and the second one I went from the top to the bottom. You can use any technique you want. Anything is comfortable for you, because for one person it can be comfortable doing one way, for another one can be something different. Just need to choose what's comfortable for you and just enjoy it. Beautiful strawberry piece. And a couple more. I'll just leave it. I need some more bright red to it. Yeah, well, I need periodically to check the chat, but no one typing anything. All right. I hope you're still with us, because I see 2 people in the stream who's watching. You can put smiley, or you can add hi, hello, or put any comment in the chat. Anything that can help our stream to reach more people. Well, it appeared a bit hard to be concentrated on everything. Definitely for people who are streaming, they need to have a moderator who helps them, because painting, talking, explaining, teaching, and thinking about how do all cameras work, how does layout works, how layout works, well, and also using foreign language for all of this. It's a bit a challenge, but we're here to relax. So this is time for small leaves. For small leaves, I will take just a medium green and some yellow. How I'm using color palette, if you can see, I put one color in one angle and another color in another angle, and in the middle I create a third color. So we will shape all leaves. Yep. If you can see, first I put lighter color, and then when it's still wet, I added just a drop of a darker color, and it gives you this gradient. The same you can use backwards, but it won't be the same saturation for it. So trying to shape small leaves, divide it in like 3 or 2 shapes. This one will go up, little bit of light greens here. Oh, it's too big. Looks like it bigger. Dark green here. Another one. Yeah, try not to go too big because the strawberries, they're not really big. Once, before I made the example one, I don't think I can find it now, but it was some of them. Well, I used different, I started and I realized that my strawberries are much bigger, or much smaller than the green leaves, so I have to start it again. But now I can see there is no, oops, that I wanted to add, there is no space in between of them, and I wanted to add a little bit of strawberry part closer to the leaf. I think it looks okay. Okay. A little bit of yellow. Going to the next one. Just try to imagine how it goes, or use the reference. And it will help you. Not to ruin. Well, we try to enjoy. Don't think about ruining a painting. And maybe a small one. Yeah. Oh, that looks good. Well, the main thing that we enjoy the process. I still don't know if I will need to save the stream. We'll watch it if no one joined it. Well, we'll see. We'll do it schedule. We'll do some schedule for it, the later one. I will save it anyway, but I don't know if I will make it public or not. So, another one. When I'm painting, I don't really look at the reference, to be fair. I just put shapes as I feel. sometimes I look at it to see, oh, do I need to put a leaf up so it will look more natural. And one another. And the third one, the small one, the thin one. Good. Yeah. And pointy. Little bit. Want to add a little bit of darkness to the center using dark green, because you know leaves will make some shadows there. And we want our painting to look 3D a bit. Not too much, don't put too much thoughts to it because it's abstract, but still it will look beautifully. So what do we need? Now we need some purple and some light blue to it, just to mix with some light blue, so it won't be too boring when it's just one shadow color. And we just keep looking shadow colors one by one, adding some dark blue, light blue colors. Can you see? Yeah, good. Well, I hope you're enjoying it, because it's really relaxing. And well, we made it quite easy, so you don't have to even think, oh, do I make circles, do I make triangles, or what shape do I need to make? Oh, just relax and enjoy. What I want to do to add some pink. Oh, it's too much. Too much. Just a little bit light, so it will play together well. And the same again for each strawberry. You can decide from which side you will have shadow, but as for this piece, I chose it from the right side, so we have shadows on the left side and some highlights in the middle, like of each strawberry, but on the top of them. Some dark blue, because you add in light blue to violet to create this darker shadow, and I want to add some light pink to it. When it will dry, it will give you this gradients inside of shadows, so it will be really nice. Well, like real impressionist, we explore colors, so we are true to our words in this club. You can leave a comment. How often do you want to join us, or do you even want, or do you want 1 time a week, or do you want 3 times a week? Because online classes, they don't take too much energy in preparation. I don't need to prepare the whole class of instruments or to speak to each person or to adjust everyone's art or to make some. I can check comments and help, obviously, but it's not the same as offline workshops. But it is still pretty fun. Okay, now this is the interesting part. For the background, I chose pink, yellow, green, and blue. And I just put them randomly. If I put some pink and green and yellow, I just, okay, there are lots of greens. I want to dilute them with the different colors. So it would be this variety of colors. Just let your imagination flow. So I will have yellow, pink, light green, there's some green with a lot of water, a little bit of yellow to it, and light blue, but I need to clean to have clean light blue. So here we go. Try to start with the yellow, but still all of them, they're supposed to be diluted with water, otherwise your background will pop up in front of your painting. So we're just trying to use really light watercolor layer, and we're doing the same, but the shapes may be a little bit bigger because it's the background. Well, usually I do this thing for the background, just randomly put colors, shapes everywhere. Just anything you want in the random places, any random shapes. I just noted that I have a lot of water on my paintbrush, so I decided to put it in the other place. A lot of water, but less pigment, so I need to grab some pigment. I want to see a little bit. Oh, it's too bright. Yeah, that's perfect. Just looking shapes, random shapes, random places, and random colors. Don't be scared if two of them merge. Just use the dry brush and you can easily fix it. Or just let them merge. It will create this mystery on a painting. This is relaxing. Beautiful Sunday. Relaxing workshop. If you are painting with us, let me know in a comment how you doing. Did you finish your strawberries already? Or you're still in the process with the strawberries? Well, that's why we have chat, so if people need help or support or comment from me, they can just drop a message and I can comment on it anytime during the stream. Okay, doing good. Little bit of pressure, not too much on the brush. Trying to keep it light flow, random shapes, random color combinations. Here some yellows, here some greens, some light blue. And you can adjust your shapes anytime you want. If you decided, oh, I don't want triangle here, I want rectangle. Oh, I want something different. Oh, I want a circle. It depends on your mood, your imagination. Don't be too modest to yourself here. You just relax your wrist and just create. Let your brain, don't think, let it out. Yep, we're getting closer to an end. I need to add a little bit of pigments. Down. Yeah, a little bit of green. I hear the beeping, so I think it's my microphone is going down. I can use another one. Oops. Can you hear me? Yeah. Yeah, because I think because it's not the first stream with this mic, so sorry. You have to have spare always. Yeah, and maybe pink again. Yeah, a little bit of here, just like random shapes going on the other sides. Yeah, a little bit of light blue will go perfectly here. Well, I like combination of blue, light blue, and pink. For this painting, I chose multicolored background because it will help us to use all impressionist techniques with the colors and how the light goes in a shadow on the strawberries itself. So it's really nice. We're already coming to the end. Let me know, did you finish yours already or not? Has anyone painted? I see 2 current viewers with us. So do you paint with us or not? But you just came to listen. I think blue, pink, maybe pink again. A little bit of pink. Oh, interesting. I have pink here and pink here as well. And I didn't even look on my reference. I just enjoying process. really, really nice. But I want to put a little bit of yellow so it will pop up like a bright spot in there. So it won't be too pink. And there is perfect spot for light blue. Hey, I meant light blue. And dark. Just random shapes. Yeah, I think we're done. Look perfectly. And the most satisfying part of painting is unpeel and the reveal results. Here we go. Unpeels perfectly because we type it to the table before. Look at this, so beautiful. Well, the end touches what I want to add there. My beautiful sparkly metallic paint. I want to use gold for strawberry seeds. I will place it in random spots just in between somewhere. Just to add a little bit of shining, bright feelings. Just randomly. Not too much. Do not overwork our... yeah, that's what I meant. Do not overwork our painting. Yep. Here we go. If you can see, oh, you can't see it now. How it shines. I don't know if you can see it, but it's supposed to shine. Anyway, here we go. Yeah, maybe you could add a little bit of dark spots under to make it a little bit contrasted. Well, trying to adjust and adjust and adjust painting is not a good idea, but a little bit, just a little bit, because there is a problem for some artists. You need to know where to stop and to not overwork your painting. I think it's perfect. Here we are. Do you like it? Did you enjoy it? I hope you did. I enjoyed. Thank you very much for being with us today. Really appreciate for your likes and support, and hope to see you again. Bye.